Hey, happy Tuesday at 2 from Circle B Diecast here in Concord, North Carolina. How many of you like an auction? You like an auction? You like diecast auctions? At the end of the show, I'm going to tell you where we're going to start a diecast auction now. Well, as soon as we're done with the show. How about that? Oh, we're just coming right out of the box. Guns a-blazing, baby. You kidding me? Victor's guns a-blazing. He's on the pole position and the outside pole. That's right. Victor's already got 2 messages in on everybody else. He's 2 laps ahead of everybody. We're glad you joined us here on our Tuesday at 2. Greg jumping into the conversation as well, and a whole host of others. There's Mike joining us as well on Facebook Live. All of our streams over on Twitch, over on YouTube, Periscope, we've got it all. We're across the board. We got you covered border to border and coast to coast. All your diecast needs at circlebdiecast.com. I broke into Brandon Brown used car salesman there, didn't I? What do I need to do to get you into one of these diecast cars? Yes, indeed. We have got a great show for you here today. We're going to talk about one of the drivers that's the hottest driver on NASCAR right now. Well, maybe the hottest driver on NASCAR right now. Maybe not. Maybe Kyle Larson is the hottest driver on NASCAR right now. Kyle Larson is rolling, and the All-Star Race winning diecast, we have that available now for you to get. We have all of the different finishes. We've got some autographed. We've got we've got it all. Go to Kyle Larson 2021 All-Star on Circle B Diecast, and we have got you covered. It is great. Kyle Larson, the man on a mission this year, picking up the win in the All-Star Race on Sunday night. He went to Ohio. He went to Wayne County Speedway in Orrville, Ohio last night and won a Flow Racing All-Star Circuit of Champions race in a sprint car. So from an all-star race to an all-star race, he won it all. Kyle Larson is absolutely rolling. We have it. Also, I was looking, we've got some really cool Kyle Larson t-shirts. Yes, we do. Just go on, you can type in TEE, Kyle Larson TEE t-shirts, and it'll search for you in the search box on Circle B Diecast. And we have got some spectacular Kyle Larson racing t-shirts. Now, the t-shirt, you know the diecast deal. Those of you, we're all diecast fans from way back. We know that they have a win, and then we have this long window of time so you can get it pre-ordered. You don't get it pre-ordered. We know what's going to get produced. Sometimes we don't, but yeah, and we know some of these cars are going to get produced, so we wait. T-shirts, you can't wait. These babies go up on the website, and usually 3 or 4 days later, we need to get the pre-orders in. We need to get them shipped, and they get right to you, okay? So check out our t-shirt collection. It is pretty cool. It's growing. Every time I get an email, it's more and more t-shirts. And I was looking at some of the Kyle Larson ones. They look pretty sporty. You, yes, I'm talking to you, would look really good in a Kyle Larson t-shirt. All right, let's see what's going on. Daniel joins us as well. Norman's going to Nashville this Sunday. Can't wait. The Ally 400, I can't wait either. I love Music City, USA. Can't wait. Going to get up there Thursday. Going to go Lower Broadway, explore the town a little bit on Thursday. Then we got the trucks. Then we got Xfinity. And then we got the big boys in the Cup Series on Sunday afternoon. Norman, it is going to be great. It is going to be cool. So fun stuff. All right. Let's get into it. I started off by saying maybe the hottest driver in NASCAR. Well, Kyle Larson has kind of ruined that for John Hunter Nemechek. But John Hunter Nemechek, pretty sporty as well. He has 4 wins in the Truck Series. And so what we're doing, we're talking a little John Hunter Nemechek. Had the opportunity to talk to the youngster, 24 years old, son of Front Row Joe Nemechek. Had a good chance to talk to him Saturday morning at Texas. And boy, he is loving the story, the move he made. He was in the Cup Series last year with Front Row Motorsports, made the move to the Truck Series, got hooked up with his uncle, Eric Phillips, and they have won 4 times this season. And at times during this year, they have appeared to be unstoppable. And we are sitting at one of those times right now where they look awful good going into Nashville this week, and then on to Pocono, and then on throughout the balance of the year. So John Hunter Nemechek is what you're talking about, what we're talking about here. He's one of our drivers that we have some autographed diecast from, including this. We talked about his Front Row Motorsports team. We have got, this is the number 38, the Front Row car. Is my camera over here working? Camera's over here working? All right, cool, look at that. John Hunter Nemechek. We have got that autographed diecast. And yes, indeed, we have got that autographed diecast for John Hunter Nemechek. Look at that bad boy. That looks good, doesn't it? Good looking race car. And John Hunter Nemechek, the Cup Series. He's had some time in the Cup Series. So we have got John Hunter Nemechek. This is a good time to, I'm telling you, I would never tell you what to do, but I'm going to tell you what to do. Will that make any sense at all? If you're a fan of one of the older guys in the sport, it's time to jump also and share that allegiance with one of the young guys. Okay, John Hunter Nemechek is one of those guys that's going to be winning some races for a long time in NASCAR, I think. And now is a good chance to kind of get your collection started. Don't wait like now. Okay, let's assume you wake up Monday morning and say, oh, I'd like to get Kyle Larson's diecast and start a collection of his car. We have 4 race winners from Kyle Larson this year alone, plus the normal stuff. John Hunter Nemechek could very well be in this camp. So this is why right now is a good time to kind of get all of this inventory out of the way so that if John Hunter Nemechek makes it big time Cup champion, you can sit back and start putting pictures of this number 38 car, this number 23 car, this number 8 truck for John Hunter Nemechek. So now's a good time to get started because he is one of the hot shots. For sure. Great looking Cup car, that is for sure. Remember, he had some time in the Xfinity Series. The FAS, the Fire Alarm Services car. Good looking Chevy Camaro as well for John Hunter Nemechek. Autographed, certificate of authenticity. We have it. And John Hunter Nemechek. Again, the Xfinity Series. Great racer, great young driver. And he is doing so good at, where's he at? Kyle Busch Motorsports, KBM. Yes, he's doing so good. He's had so many different situations here. I get kind of lost as to where he's at. He is doing great there. And finally, remember this one? Oh, this was Bristol, baby. John Hunter Nemechek driving the Plan B sales. That was back in the day, back when we were Plan B sales. Okay, so the Plan B sales truck. Look at that, autographed right there on the windshield. John Hunter Nemechek. The relationship with John Hunter Nemechek and Kyle Busch is fascinating in that it goes back a long time. When Kyle Busch, before Kyle Busch was even a Cup Series driver at Hendrick Motorsports, he was a youngster, kid, wet behind the ears. Remember, he had to run trucks for some extra time because they changed the age limit. One of the people in the industry that took a liking to and really helped Kyle Busch was Joe Nemechek. And they developed a really strong bond, Joe Nemechek and Kyle Busch. And that bond continues, and that bond is growing now because Joe's boy, John Hunter, is putting Kyle Busch's trucks in victory lane on a regular basis. So I find that relationship fascinating. It goes back a long time. So Kyle, like the rest of us, have seen John Hunter Nemechek grow up in the garage area. And now we're watching him and interviewing him on the front stretch. It seems like every week in the Truck Series. And we're talking all John Hunter Nemechek here today on the program. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a great story? Isn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great to have this diecast car or this diecast car or this one right here? How about all 3 of them? You can go to CircleBDiecast.com right now and get your John Hunter Nemechek diecast cars from Circle B Diecast. All right. So we're headed to Nashville. Somebody else just said, Norman said he's excited to Nashville. Wes, I'm going to be at Nashville this weekend, and my hair is on point. Yes, indeed it is. I have more good hair days than bad hair days now. That's for sure. But Wes, I appreciate you noticing and commenting about it. All right. We're going to Nashville. Our boy, Ross Chastain, going to run that niece truck, and we're going to have another Circle B Diecast paint scheme on the truck. Circle B Diecast Watermelon. It's the Georgia Watermelon truck, and there's a picture of it Kyle's putting up. And there it is, right there. The Circle B Diecast Watermelon truck. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? That's going to be great. The Georgia Watermelon Council or organization or gurus and all of the people, the kebabs, all are doing that. I don't think it's called the Georgia Watermelon Kebab. I don't think that's it. But the Georgia Watermelon and Circle B Diecast teaming up for this truck that Ross Chastain will run at Nashville. Music City, USA, baby, on Friday night. That's a looker right there. Just hope he doesn't get any of those watermelon seeds out on the racetrack. But yeah, Ross Chastain in the Circle B Diecast Georgia Watermelon truck. And you can get that right now at CircleBDiecast.com. That's CircleBDiecast.com. Boy, that's a good looking truck. I can't wait to watch that go around the 1.3 mile concrete oval. Nashville Super Speedway. It is going to be great. So there you have it. Now, I mentioned this at the top of the show, okay? And one of the challenges in our business, in any business, is when you kind of go through a name change, okay? We've been Plan B Sales, and you're on Facebook or all of our social media, Plan B Sales Facebook page. We need to get some of you over to Circle B Diecast Facebook page. So we're going to bribe you. Well, now we're going to bribe you. We're going to tease you. We're going to tempt you to go over there right now, because what is going to happen right now is a case mix auction. You see, as a matter of fact, the link to it on over in the comment section. Go to circlebdiecast.com, and we have got the case link auction starting now, right now. Those of you that are watching this later on, go to click on that link, see what's left, see what you can scratch up there at the end when Victor and Peter and Wes and everyone else get in there and just start buying up this stuff right now. So circlebdiecast.com, there's our Facebook link, and we have a case mix auction going on right now. Circle B Diecast. How about that? Isn't that fun? Good stuff. Fun stuff. That is for sure. Wes, section 136, row 68. Seats 3, 4, and 5. I would love to come see you, but the fact that you're in row 68 probably is going to prohibit me, because I love you like a brother. I'm not climbing 68 steps. No. Generally speaking, Wes, they keep us pretty busy, and I'm not going to be able to make it up into the grandstands to catch up with you, but I'm glad you're there, and you can tune us in on your scanner or listen on the PA to Motor Racing Network, and we'll be there. We'll be looking forward to it. It is going to be great. All right, so let's review. Let's recap all of the fun stuff, all of the action, all of the excitement here. Circle B Diecast. We have got right now, Circle B Diecast Facebook page. We have got a mixed case auction going on now, right there, now. Okay, I'm going to get to John's question. I was going to wrap it up. I'm going to get to John's question. I love John's question. What track would you like to see the All-Star race at next? Bowman Gray Stadium. Yep, that's where I want to see it. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the famed Bowman Gray Stadium, the quarter-mile racetrack where they run around a football field. That's where I want to see them. That's where I want to see them. Where do I think I'm going to see them? That's a great question, John. There's actually a great column that I wish I would have read before this on The Athletic from Jordan Bianchi and Jeff Gluck, and they kicked around a lot of options with that. I love that the All-Star race was in Charlotte for so many years, because I, like every other human, am selfish, and I like to sleep in my own bed, okay? So my preference, I love Charlotte. I love the week that we had here. Remember, back in the day, we used to have the All-Star race. We'd have people over here during that, between the 600. I like that, but I do tend to believe that I think that the All-Star race, I like it as a moving race. I like it as a moving date. And I think we look at, I'll tell you what, I don't know the feasibility of it, but I would like to look at some of these NASCAR Weekly Series tracks like Stafford. I don't know if you watched SRX this weekend. Stafford. Maybe South Boston Speedway. Maybe Irwindale Speedway out in California. Maybe the Iowa Speedway is an option. Maybe that's the case. I like the idea of it moving around a little bit. I was at Langley Speedway up in Hampton, Virginia. That is a state-of-the-art, beautiful racetrack. So I kind of like that idea of putting it some different places. If we have to keep it on NASCAR Big 3 Series tracks, I'm a short track guy. I enjoyed it at Bristol. Richmond would be good. I'm anxious to see what they do at California with the new configuration out there. I don't know about a road course. So, John, I don't really know the answer on that. Where I want to see it is, the other thing with Bowman Gray is that I would sleep in my own bed there too. So that's the other thing with it. But I don't really have a hardcore answer on that. I think it's a great debate. I think it's a great topic. I tend to think that I prefer to see it move around a little bit. Tend to think that's the case. I know the logistics of that, the feasibility of that may or may not happen. I tend to wonder if some city is going to just start bidding on this and say, hey, we want it here forever. And I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where it was. I thought the racing at Texas was pretty good. I thought the format was a little confusing to understand, but it played out pretty good and some good racing all throughout the course. So I don't know. Martinsville Speedway. Yeah, we could go. I have been the one lobbying for 4 cup dates for Martinsville since this first time I went to Martinsville. The first time I went there, Friday morning, I'm there at the racetrack. I'm there 20 minutes, and I'm saying we need 4 dates here. This place is too cool. And so, yeah, I would love that. Martinsville, Richmond would be good. Victor, I agree. AJ Langley would be great for the city. I think it'd be great for the city, AJ, but I think it'd be great racing. Langley, what a great racetrack that is. So, yeah, I like the idea of moving it around. I would love, and I don't understand the feasibility. There's a lot of people smarter than me that can figure this out. I think it'd just be cool to look at all these racetracks. Berlin Speedway up in Michigan. How about that? Wouldn't that be neat? I like the idea of it moving around. I don't know the feasibility of it, and we run into the same problem we've had all along. How does that calendar work? And how do we fit it in? So, fun stuff, for sure. Great, great conversation, great debate, that's for sure. All right, I promise you this time I'm going to wrap it up. John Hunter Nemechek, Racing Diecast. Go to circlebdiecast.com, type in even the last name of Nemechek. Who knows, you might even find a stray front row Joe Nemechek item out there. Brent buys all of these auction items and sale items, and we end up pulling a 1992 Steve Grissom car out of a bin, and the next thing you know, it's on our website. So you never know what's going to happen. Type in Nemechek, and you can get these cars and a whole lot more for John Hunter Nemechek. Be looking and pre-order the Ross Chastain diecast from this week in Nashville, Music City, USA. We have got it, and we continue to be all Kyle Larson all the time. He's our guy. We go back with Kyle Larson before he was winning cup races. Now look at him. He's a big-time star. That's what happens. When you get yourself tied in with folks like Circle B Diecast, you go right to the top. And so Kyle Larson stuff, we have got all the race winners from this season and that great t-shirt collection. And right now, the link is back there in the comment section. Go to Circle B Diecast Facebook for the case mix auction going on starting right now. So get over there and get after it, and it is going to be great. Hey, I'm Steve Post from the Motor Racing Network. Thank you so much for joining us here for our Tuesday at 2 Diecast review show here for CircleBDiecast.com from Concord, North Carolina.